Hey guys, it's Kristen with HK Wax Center. I'm going to do another one of my Q&A videos. This is number 5. I absolutely adore reading y'all's comments, and it's so much fun to answer them on camera. And also, a little pro tip, if y'all are ever looking for a good laugh, go check out my comments on my armpit wax video because they are hilarious. Anytime I need a good laugh, that's exactly what I go do. So, first one I'm going to answer. Okay, this is from a couple months ago. So Jules Sam said, my wax will only pull 1 or 5 hairs. I've watched many videos and many methods and can't seem to pull all the hairs. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so for one, I would need to know what type of wax you're using. It sounds like it's the wax if you've watched my videos or any videos in general about how to apply it. Also, you want to make sure that you're prepping the skin correctly, because if you're not prepping it the right way, it's not going to work no matter what. The temperature of the wax, I always say keep it like honey or molasses. If it's too hot, you're going to burn yourself or your clients, or if it's too cool, it's not going to adhere to any of the hair. So I just need a little bit more info, but if everything, your technique is all right, and that all checks out, and the prep is good to go, then it sounds like you're using just a bad wax. So let me know the brand, and I can kind of help you out and see if that's a good one or not. But that's kind of what it sounds like. So okay. Do you have a tutorial for Brazilian with hard wax? I get so many questions about this. And I've answered it before. I won't make one, which I know there are a huge group of you guys that will actually use it for what it's supposed to be for, but all the Brazilian videos that I've seen, I don't know, I just don't want that on my channel, frankly. But I will give you some tips on how to wax like the Brazilian bikini area. For one, start slow. If you're a seasoned waxer, you can lay big strips and pull them off, and that's great. But if you're just starting out, don't lay too big of a strip, because if you're not prepared to pull it off, it's gonna hurt your clients like no other. So I always recommend start on the outside and then work your way in. Really, there's always a pattern that you follow. I tend to do the bikini line first, and then I'll lay a strip right across the top, at the very top part of the bikini area, remove those, and then I will lay another strip across, goodness, I can't talk, I'm so sorry, lay a strip on the other side at the top, and then I'll do the 2 on the bottom going up, like kind of the butt cheek area where they're laying, because those hairs tend to go up and out. So I'll do those parts, and then I'll do the 2 labia strips, the 2 top strips, and then the 2 outside strips, and then do my cleanups. But if you're just starting out, don't lay just one big strip right across the labia. Either split it into lower and upper, or make them thinner. So do a thin one on the outside and a thin one on the inside. If you just lay too much, you need to be prepared to rip that sucker off. So if you're not, like I said, just start out small and work your way in. Breathe. Don't be nervous. You will get through it. Just breathe, because if your client sees that you're freaking out, they're going to freak out, and the whole thing is going to be a disaster. So just be calm. You can do it. It's okay. Work small, and then your time will just get faster the more that you do it, which is great. Okay, let's see here. What's another one? These are just comments, no questions. Let's go to another video and see what we got. Okay, so Erin Ann 2 weeks ago said, you exclusively use hard wax. How long does it take for you to do a full leg wax with hard wax? I do. I only use hard wax. I know in a lot of cases soft wax is really good for those fine hairs, but for me, I have such sensitive skin, I can't use it. My skin freaks out, so because I can't use it on my skin, I just kind of apply that to everyone. Anything that I wouldn't use on myself, I'm not going to use on a client, so I only use hard wax, just because it's safer. So for a full leg, that depends on many factors. It depends on, for one, has that client ever waxed before? Have I waxed them before? Or is it a first time client for me, or just in general, have they never, have they only been shaving all their life? What type of hair do they have? Is it curly? Is it already thick, or is it on the thinner side? Because that varies greatly on how it comes out. What else? Do they exfoliate? If they don't exfoliate, it's gonna be a nightmare. You have to have your full client or full leg clients exfoliate because the hair can get stuck underneath the skin. Sorry guys. And then because of that, you got to work at it to get it up. So if they exfoliate, normally super easy. If they don't, be prepared for a pain in the ass. Also, how tall are they? Are they 6 feet tall? Are they 4 feet tall? The size of their legs, you know what I mean? Like, so I can't say, oh, it takes me this amount of time, because it just varies on so many factors. Yeah, there's full legs I can get done in 20 minutes. There's also full legs that take me an hour. So sorry, I can't totally answer that. It really just depends on the client, if that helps at all. Let's see. Okay, what else? Oh, here's a great one. Brooke Allen said, can you make a video about your experience working at EWC? Genius idea. I don't know why I haven't made this to begin with. And I will make a separate video, but just real quick, I'll kind of do like a little brief one. European Wax Center, I was there for 3 years. Yes, 3 years. It is a great place to learn how to wax. Now, actually working for them is a different story. So their training program is fantastic. They do really good with training, especially if you are eager to learn. If you're one of those people that just doesn't really listen, then you're not going to learn anything. But I've always loved waxing. I've been really into it. So I just wanted to soak in everything I possibly could. So for their training reasons, I have nothing but love for them. But for everything else, they do not pay you a lot. The only time, I got like a 25-cent raise one time. And then right before I left, they wanted me to start being a trainer. But like money-wise and time-wise, it just did not make sense doing something like that. Plus I left, and so I just denied it altogether. But their products suck. I hated their products. They smell nice, and that's great, but they don't work. And for European, you have to sell their products, otherwise they'll fire you. I used to go round and round with my manager because I would tell her, I care for my clients. I see these people, and I don't want to lie to them and say, oh, use this, it's going to work for you, and then it doesn't work, and then I have to see them the next month and try to come up with some kind of excuse for why it's not working. But y'all are forcing me to sell it, otherwise I'm gonna lose my job. So you know what I mean? So that wasn't cool. But yeah, they don't pay you a lot. You work for tips. So if you get people that don't tip you, or if you're not busy, then you're basically making a little over minimum wage, and that's it. It's the reason I stayed there for as long as I did was because I loved the girls that I worked with. I loved my European Wax Center little like family, and my clients. I really, really loved my clients. If it wasn't for them, I would not have stayed there for as long as I did. But experience-wise, they did a really good job. Would I ever go back? Hell no. No. Oh my God, no. And that's why when my boyfriend and I decided to move to Colorado, it was like, this is my chance. If I'm gonna branch out on my own, I already lost all my clients because they're up in Texas. So, if it's now or never, which I'm so glad that I did. And it's just been fantastic. But yeah, I would only recommend European if you understand that this is really just for you to get your technique down. Learn how to do it, become extremely confident in your waxing, and then after that, peace. that's just on me. But I'll do a more extensive video here coming up. But yeah, it's training, great, everything else, anyway. Well, that's probably long enough for now. I will put another one of these up because they're so much fun. Any questions, give me a holler. Keep your comments coming. 512-501-2767. Have a good day, guys. Bye.